The thumbnail and title of this video was 100% designed to bait all of the weirdos that post my thumbnails and titles on Twitter and then build a fake narrative out of it. So everything that I did in the title and thumbnail was meant to bait these losers and watch them do exactly what I want them to do because I am their puppet master. But in terms of Cobra Kai Season 5, I freaking love every single second of Season 5. And why is Netflix not promoting this show more? I don't really understand it, because I can't find any reason to dislike anything about Cobra Kai Season 5. Yeah, there's like a minor nitpick here, a minor nitpick there, but overall, it's just amazing. Now, I'm a big fan of Cobra Kai. I'm rocking my Cobra Kai hat right now. Season 5, in my opinion, is the second best season of the series. The first season is still the best season, and I'm not sure anything can quite compete with that. But when you get to Season 5, and I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, but I'm going to get in a little bit of spoilers here to talk about it. But before I get into any type of spoilers, I just want to give an overarching. It is amazing. You should be watching it. If you did watch seasons 1 through 4 and you were on the fence, or you didn't know that even Netflix was promoting it because hardly anyone seems to know that this thing is out, go watch it immediately. You will love it. Terry Silver steals the show. It is absolutely insane, and I love it so much, so highly recommend it. Now, if you've never seen Cobra Kai, I'll tell you, like people told me, when it first came out, it came out on YouTube Red. YouTube Red. And this was back during The Last Jedi, like after The Last Jedi, and we were all upset with Star Wars, and people kept telling me, hey, if you're upset with Star Wars, you see Cobra Kai, you should check it out. I'm like, what is Cobra Kai? It's a Karate Kid. They're back. It's on YouTube Red. And I was like, this sounds so bad. Like, why would I watch this? YouTube Red? What the hell is YouTube Red? And the actors are still alive? I have no desire to watch this. But I went ahead based on the fact that many people were saying check it out. And when I say many, maybe 5 or 10 people, but it was enough to make me realize or recognize, hey, I should check this out. I watched the first episode of Cobra Kai Season 1, and I was blown away. I couldn't believe how good it was. And the fact is you don't necessarily need to see the Karate Kid to appreciate it, although it very much is helpful to see the Karate Kid. But because they do a good job of telling the backstory within the current story, so you understand what's going on and how this connects. They do a fantastic job of that. Cobra Kai is one of the best series running today. It is the standard for how you reboot a franchise, or at least restart a franchise, I should say. It's the standard. It honors the past. It respects what came before it. It builds everything currently. Introduces you to all these new characters, but it doesn't introduce you to these new characters until it's established where the old characters that you know and love are, and establishes where they are. And then once it establishes and sets those stories up, it starts slowly introducing you to all of these new characters that you start having relationships with and understanding their journey, and it pulls you into it while also keeping you intertwined in the old character stories. It's phenomenal. But one thing it does, and this is where I'm going to dive a little bit into some spoilers for Season 5, but one thing it does is that it keeps you on your toes. Every time you're pissed off at Daniel, he gives you a reason to be pissed off at him because he's a jerk, he's arrogant, and then they give you reasons for why you need to care about him. Then you have the Kreese element. John Kreese is in jail based on the end of Season 4. He's in jail because of Terry Silver setting him up. And at times, you're sympathetic to John Kreese. How the hell are you sympathetic to Kreese? Even though I love Kreese, I'm just saying, generally speaking, how are you sympathetic to him? But you are sympathetic to him in moments. But then, when it's all said and done, Kreese is still the ultimate bad guy because Terry Silver goes down. But through it all, Terry Silver is such a force to be reckoned with all through this entire season. He's got such presence. His acting, Thomas Ian Griffith's acting is unbelievable, and he's got this presence where every time he shows up on screen, you want to hear what he's got to say, and he feels intimidating at times, even though he's standing there with Daniel and Johnny LaRusso and Chosen. By the way, Chosen's a show stealer, by the way, but he's standing there with these guys that are badasses, but he still feels slightly more intimidating because of the presence that Thomas Ian Griffith has. And then, yes, to cover on the point of Chosen moves into almost like a Mr. Miyagi-esque role in this season. Now, I do think there's a couple of things in the end that they could have done better to kind of give Chosen a better payoff, to really move him into that Mr. Miyagi-esque role, but that's neither here nor there. Overall, Chosen was nearly a show stealer in this season. Him and Terry Silver were the two show stealers in my opinion, but Daniel and Johnny still had their moments to shine. And then you bring in obviously the new characters that we've been on a journey with all through these seasons. Robbie has a fantastic arc. Miguel, I still think Miguel is lacking in certain areas. Like, Miguel was really cool in the first season. I don't think we fully realized what Miguel's potential is since that first season. It's kind of a weird journey and arc that Miguel has been on. We still get some things with Hawk here. Hawk continues to have a really good character development and journey. Sam is still the most unlikable person in this show to me. She's not as bad as she has been in seasons past, but Sam is still slightly unlikable at times. Tori was fantastic in this season, and Tori has one of the best arcs. Sensei Kim was awesome. I thought she brought a level of presence that was needed for someone that was going to be working with Terry Silver. I thought Devin had a really cool story arc. We got a little bit from Devin in season 4, and then we got a little bit more from her. Now, going back to Sensei Kim, I think Sensei Kim has potential to be one of the big villains for the next season in season 6, but that's just speculation on my part. But ultimately, she was such a strong character that I think we need to have more from her into the next season and beyond. So again, this show just does it all, and it does it the right way. I love it so much. I'm so happy it exists. We need more things like Cobra Kai. It is the standard, and I don't know, and it at times, and I was talking to Ryan Kennel about this, but like, there's such stupid shit that should be going on. Like, you should be going, this is cheesy, this is dumb, this doesn't make sense, but it has so much heart, and you feel it, and you're connected to it, that you're willing to overlook some of the cheese involved. But yes, there is cheese involved, and some things are unrealistic and they don't make sense. Some of the stories are just a little nonsensical at times, but it has heart, and you care about the chemistry within these characters. So Cobra Kai Season 5 is a 1,000% home run. Please go watch it if you have not. I highly recommend it. Netflix is not promoting it. As a matter of fact, this is over on Twitter right here, and I responded to a tweet where somebody was like, well, there's Yellow Flash said, did Netflix even promote Cobra Kai Season 5? And then this guy says, I found out via Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And I retweeted him. I said, so many people said this to me about Cobra Kai Season 5 after I made a video on it. Netflix did little to no promotion for it. I loved Season 5. It's phenomenal. And clearly most people feel the same way. Right now it's sitting at 97% audience, or 97% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 95% audience rating. So it is unbelievable. Now, if you go through the Cobra Kai, look at this. Okay, for those that have never seen Cobra Kai, look at this. Season 1, 195. Season 2, which is my least favorite season, 90 and a 92. Season 3, 90 and a 91. Season 4, 95 and a 91. And now Season 5, 97 and a 95. Cobra Kai is absolutely incredible. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Check us out on 221 Tactical for all of your Geeks and Gamers merch. We appreciate your support. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.